Hey guys, how y'all doing? Chris and Gia here from chrisandgia.com. Back again with you guys with another very exciting episode. Yes, so today's episode, we're gonna get right into it real quick. It's called The Only Thing, in my opinion, right, that you really need to have long-term success in your home-based business, long-term vision. All right. So if you don't know me, right, before we get into it, my name is Chris and Gia. I'm all about empowering home business entrepreneurs to be more, create more, and make more in their business, more results online. All right. So quickly, we're gonna get right into it. Topic of long-term vision, right? So I was recently listening to an interview that a good friend of mine was doing, and he was conducting an interview with a top earner. You may know him by the name of John Melton, and very successful in the industry, right? And he mentioned some things that I thought were absolutely powerful and kind of were going into my thoughts too. And I decided, hey, you know what? Let me just go ahead and share with you about the concept of long-term vision. All right. I think that it is something that is so critical that it's surprising to me that it's not talked about enough, right? Okay, here's the thing, right? Either it's two things. Either it's not emphasized enough in the beginning for the new network marketer, the new home-based business entrepreneur, or the opposite is emphasized more about the riches and the wealth and getting and making a whole lot of money fairly quickly. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with making money quick, all right? Because it's very possible, right? Very possible, like MJ DeMarco. There's nothing wrong with getting rich quick. There is a problem with getting rich easy, right? So there's nothing wrong with making it quick. People do it all the time. But here's the thing. Based on my evaluation of the industry in the past couple of years that I've been in it, it's not something that happens typically for most people, right? For most people, it's a process, right? And it takes time. And you need to have the long-term vision, seeing forward and ahead what things will look like for you. And if you don't have that long-term vision, the struggle in the beginning is going to be overwhelming. And that's what kicks out 80 to 90% of people who get started in the industry within the first year. And their entire hopes and dreams of who they could become are shattered and left and never fulfilled, right? Long-term vision is absolutely critical, right, for your success, right? Because here's the thing. You have to have two things, two kinds of visions. Long-term vision for you and your family and the lifestyle that you know that you guys deserve. And then long-term vision for you in terms of how you will get and progress in your business through the skill sets you need and the business itself progressing. So the first thing, right, having that vision for you and your family, that's absolutely critical, right? You have to nail down, and it can't just be money, right? Money is good, okay? Money is good, but let's dig deeper. What do you need money for, right? What are you gonna do with the money? What kind of lifestyle would you live with your family? Where would you go? Where would you guys live? What would the kind of things you do? Where would you visit? What would you do? What charities would you give to? What charities would you create? Right? What places would you visit? What things would you teach your children? What things would you do that you've always dreamed of doing? What would you do with your time when you had choice and money is no longer an issue and you no longer have to work and you have all the choices and options in the world? What would you do? You got to nail down that vision, because if you don't have that, you don't have anything you're working towards to, it's really, really hard to walk the road. It's really, really hard to walk that long road when you don't have a light at the end of the tunnel that you're focusing on. You got to have a light, and that light is your vision. So you really got to nail that vision down. It's got to be as specific and as clear as possible as you can bring it. Every day it's going to evolve, right? That's the thing. It doesn't stay static. It's going to evolve as you continue moving forward and continue progressing. It's going to become more vivid and more clear to you. Then number two is the long-term vision you have for yourself and your business and the skill sets it takes. You see, here's the thing, right? The typical network marketer gets started in the business and they're super excited, right? Right? And they're told all the glamours and tales of 6 figures and massive wealth in a relatively short amount of time, right? And unfortunately, they're not told about the rigorous amount of work that's going to come with it. And that's just part of the process. So they get started, right? They're very excited and they talk to 1 or 2, 3 people. No, no, no. All right, I'm going to talk to a few more people. No, no, hell no. Oh, this is a little harder than I thought. I'll talk to some more people. No, stop it. Get out of my face. Now they're very bit frustrated, right? They go to their company event and they see this new guy that got started in a company just months after they did. This guy named John Milton, and he goes from 0 to diamond in a month. And this network marketer is thinking, what the? What? Are you serious? How? Why? This is so hard. This is killing me. How are he doing it, right? And they're frustrated. They don't understand why, how. Listen, John Melton has been in the industry, for example, for 15 years. This guy is a pro. Listen to me. If you did anything for 15 years, you think you'd be pretty good at it? I think so. 15 years. So first of all, the person that you're comparing yourself to 15 years versus your 15 minutes, really, right? Your 2 months. It's not even a comparison. You can't do it, right? It's like comparing a guy who just got started, who is a rookie in the league, right, in the NFL, versus a veteran who's been there for 8, 9 years. There's no comparison. The veteran has a lot more skills and experience compared to the rookie. You're a rookie. You're just getting started. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself time to master and build the skills that are necessary to be successful. I'm a pharmacist. Do you think anybody can just walk into it and just do it? No, took me 4 years of training to get to where I'm at, and even more to develop a skill set, even more so afterward. It's the same thing. You got to give yourself time and have long-term vision of where you will be and the skill set that you'll be able to develop over time. You will get there. You just got to keep on moving, right? But you got to have the long-term vision, right? And once again, we forget that. We forget that long-term vision. We forget that skills and experience are required, but you have to focus on your skills and experience and continue building them and letting them go. Here's a great example, right? I believe that one of my 3 favorite income-producing assets are stocks, real estate, and home-based business, right? Here's the thing, right? People already know when it comes with stocks and real estate, right? If you invest in it money, right? Typically, you're not going to expect them to just pop in a couple months, right? I mean, it can happen, right? Once again, you can make money quick, right? But it's not typical. And I wouldn't expect it, right? But you can. But typically, it's the kind of thing that it's like a market, and it goes up and down. It fluctuates. But as it's doing like this, and it looks like this on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, if you take a moment to step back, you see that this is actually doing this over the course of years, right? So what's happening? It takes time, right? Stocks is a long-term thing, right? It takes time for them. Over time, they tend to appreciate in value. Real estate is the same thing, right? Typically, real estate market is going to take time to appreciate in value. Well, why not take the same viewpoint with your business? It's a long-term vision, a long-term project. You are investing time and money long-term to expect results down the road, right? It's going to be, if you look at all the successful network marketers, all the successful home-based business entrepreneurs, they've all started off struggling. I was reading something the other day from Keith Harbecker. He said that every master was once a disaster. Give yourself time. You're going to suck in the beginning. It's okay. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Realize you're investing time, money, and energy in the long run. While everybody else is sitting around playing, you're investing your time, energy, money, building this asset, this home-based business, which is an asset that over time, in the next 4 to 5, 10 years, however long it takes, is going to produce you residual income that's going to create a lifestyle that you could have only dreamed of, that your friends will only be dreaming of, right? So that's all I got for you guys. Long-term vision. Make it a point when the tough times come to think about where you want to be with your family, you and your family, and that you're building your skills. You're getting better and better every single day. And if you get better and better every single day, well, just naturally, you're going to get to your place, right? You just eventually, right? You just have to, because you're moving forward. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope that was valuable, right? If you did, man, give this video a like. Be sure to hit on the notifications on the top of my page so you can see all these videos. Subscribe to it so you can get all of them as soon as they come out. And by the way, if you're looking to understand more about marketing and how to do it really well on Facebook and build your skills on marketing, you may want to check out the link. I'm going to send you free training there. Put your name and email address in. I'll be sure to send you a free bonus training on how you can market on Facebook and generate more leads in your business, right? Click on that link, put your name and email address, and I'll send it to you ASAP. So that's it, guys. Until next time, be blessed and stay hungry out there. Bye now.